Good morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. We're a day late, but we back, y'all. How y'all doing? We had to check out the playoffs and see what happened, yesterday.
Day late, $2 short.
We ain't never short. We always on time, though. We might be late, but we always on time. Don't you worry about that. Ain't that right, Durante?
What games
Okay,
y'all
I
watch
thought you
last
might
night?
have some
Because
opinion on that one. You should
I'm
have a
not
lot on
about to.
that one.
I'm not about to sit here and get to. Okay, y'all still to this day, if anybody can check on Wesley, he's still. I don't know what the fuck is going on with him, bro. It's been a week now, and I'm concerned. I've been trying to talk to him during the week. He don't want to talk. So if anybody can talk to him, please check on him, because I'm about to punch him in his mouth.
Durante ain't checked on me all week. Y'all don't know what he talking about. He told another lie. I ain't heard from this man until yesterday. And the only
That's
reason I heard
tough,
from him
ain't
then is because I asked the question.
That's tough, ain't it?
No, it ain't, man.
Talking about he checking on folks. Okay, all right. Nice cap. Ain't that what you say? Ain't that what the young
Good
kids
cap.
say these
Good
days?
cap. Good cap. That's cap. Good cap.
I know they say something like that.
That's old though.
What?
That's what the young kids say these days, though.
That's old. Like it's real old. That's an old ass saying.
People still
Yeah.
say cap though.
Now they capping. So back in the day it was just capping, like capping ass niggas. Like that's what it was. Like
Nah,
you
they
say
got
that.
like nice cap.
The whole
Something like that.
I actually just say that randomly. Good cap. That's cap. And just keep it going.
Mm.
Just fuck with you. I
Yeah.
don't know.
But now since everybody's saying, I don't say it no more.
I don't say a lot of things, but they got like little emojis now for it. You know what I mean? They just throw the emojis in. There's little blue caps everywhere. That's what people doing these days, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, how everybody doing? Y'all survive another week? What's good?
Yeah,
Byron?
man. Yeah, man. I've been good, man. Money making Monday. Then I had to do switch it up, to Tuesday. Taking risk
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Taking Risk Tuesday. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, we taking some risk, baby.
Facts. We are.
Durante, how
We
they
out here.
treating y'all here in these streets, man?
They treat me good, man. The doors opening, and we're gonna walk through them and taking risks, like Byron said, baby. Taking risks,
Hey,
like
man,
Byron said.
they could do what it do out here in these streets.
Europe.
Anyway, man, like I said, we took a break off yesterday. We had to watch the old little KD yesterday, man. Some people's king kind of fell yesterday, didn't it? About that, how y'all feel about that?
I seen so many Black Panther. Is this your king? This is your king. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, dog. KD leaving.
Where you going?
I
Ain't
don't
going
know.
nowhere. Ain't going
Somewhere
nowhere.
other than that, or either gonna be like, yeah, we need to get rid of Kyrie. Somebody. It ain't Steve Nash. I'm sorry.
It is Steve Nash. That's who need to go.
It ain't Steve Nash, man.
It ain't nobody need to go, bro. I mean, you got to understand this though. The new regime has arrived. The young boys, they here now. Like so, you ain't gonna just go out there with two cats who was popping 5-6 years ago and beat these young cats.
Well, that's well, they had a hybrid of a Lakers team effectively, a bunch of old guys, and it
Doing
didn't
what?
work out. But some of it had to do with Steve Nash and his, I think, and I mean, you tell me if I'm wrong. His rotations, like his adjustments to what the Celtics were doing, didn't seem like it was existing, man.
But West, them dudes want scrappier. They wanted it more. The
They
boys
did.
hungry.
It was
Young
a
boys
lack of
hungry. Young boys is hungry. They trying to win. Them boys ain't go. They ain't out there scared no more. Like if you would have caught them 3-4 years ago, yeah, they would have been out there scared. Oh man, that's KD. Oh, that's Kyrie right there. Oh, do you see the move he just did? Like, they ain't scared of none of that. They done seen it. They don't, so
They also had a game plan for it, though. Bro, they can't say they didn't have a game plan for it.
Bro, that defense looked like. And
you got to execute the game plan. You can't be out there nervous and scared.
Yeah,
they
but
did.
they execute the game plan, though.
But sometimes you can still have a game plan, and you can still, saying the pressure will be too much, though. You still got to go on the other end and knock down shots, though, Wes.
Yeah,
that's one thing about it.
Did they do that, though?
But are you talking about?
But you can't game plan to knock down shots. Yeah, you
do game plan to knock down shots.
I mean, you can game plan, but you know what I'm saying? You got to hit them. You got to execute. That's the hard part.
Are you talking on the Nets' behalf?
No, he's definitely talking about the Celtics.
I'm talking about the Celtics. They arrived, man.
I was.
Wait, hold
was
on. So they're
yeah,
right.
because it didn't sound like
Are
he
you
was.
saying? Are you? Oh wait, sorry. What were you about to say?
It just didn't sound like the way he was saying it was like the Celtics. I was like, yeah, 4-0 don't seem like they were showing up at all. But I get what Byron trying to say. Like, these guys, like, okay, it's KD, cool. Let's go out there and just bust his tail. Like, they brought their A game
boys ain't playing no
against.
games no more.
They brought their A game
yeah.
against the best, in our time. Like, hey, we don't care if you KD, you gonna catch this L.
Wait, what?
Bro, man, them teams, so that team been together like 5 years now. If you think about it, that team been gelling in 5 years. KD and them been together 3 years. So I mean,
but hold on. We can't just slide past what Durante. The best what
player right now, like
who
in our generation.
That's what I need to bring that back to.
Who the best player now?
In our generation is what he's saying.
Yeah, he's
in
one of the best
generation.
Excuse me, let me use the right fucking word. He's one of the best players in our generation. Since y'all want to try to critique that, no, Byron, you're fine. I'm telling you, it's something wrong with Wesley, y'all.
There's nothing wrong with me. You gonna act like LeBron James don't exist? That's the only thing I'm saying.
I didn't act like that. I said, yo, he's one of the best players. But I was like, oh wait, let me choose the right words. Of our generation right now, one of the best players.
You said the right thing, so why would you repeat yourself?
Yeah, you stupid as shit.
You said the right thing. He wanted the best. Like you still got to.
No, but that's not what he said though. He said the best player of our generation. He didn't say one of. He said the best.
He was wrong. He was wrong for that.
Yeah, I know.
I said the best of our generation. Excuse me, one of the best. My apologies. Sorry, LeBron, if you ever fucking watched this.
You hating? What?
I'm not hating. Just Wesley trying to critique one
No,
damn word.
I'm not going to let you say that KD is the best player of this generation.
But you know what I was trying to say.
My man needed a nap before he came on here. That's
I did. I do. Some fucking water.
Get you some H2O in your system, my brother.
I don't know what
help you out a little bit.
About. But yeah, and these young boys ain't scared of them cats no more. That's like LeBron lost his armor a little bit. The young boys see oh man, them cats can be beat in the first round. They can be beat in the second round. You ain't never seen LeBron get out in the first round before. And
but you know,
not even make the playoffs. Like that's to them, they haven't seen LeBron do that since they was in second grade.
True.
That's a fact.
I mean, that's true. I mean, LeBron been lifting up people for quite a while, but at the same time, we look at LeBron. LeBron was still, putting in his all and putting in that work, leading his team. And
that's because he's just built differently, bro. You can't expect that from everybody else. Not everybody else is taking care of their body. Not everybody's doing this. Not everybody doing that. That's why I say everybody say, well, Jordan can play in this area. Jordan can do that. Yeah, he'll still be dominant. Don't get it twisted. Jordan's still gonna be out there dunking on, just doing his thing. But you got somebody that's doing the same dunks he's doing on every team. About 5 of them. I mean, on the same team. And bro, he still think about it. The team got to be locked in like that. It's too much social media now. You got got the Jenners and the Kardashians running around getting every other players. So they mind be gone, man.
Yeah.
Social media, like bro, they minds will be gone. You can't lock people in like that no more. So I mean, be all about ball. You could tell LeBron, he all about ball, but everybody else, they just do this shit on the weekends.
That fool stupid.
I mean, but you really think about it though. When you really, really think about it, I mean, some of them don't lock in like talk about it. Especially
won't even get paid like
Jordan into this era.
Scotty won't even get paid, so they was out there for the love of the game. They was out there for the love. They was out there for the love, bro. Them cats for the love. Everybody else now, these cats, Ben Simmons done made John Wall done made like 150 million. They ain't played a game in 3 seasons.
Wait, who?
John Wall.
John Wall done made like 150 million. They ain't played a game in 3 seasons.
Yeah, I thought he retired.
Ben Simmons ain't played a game since when, and he's still making 35, 40 million a year.
Out there dressed in all the colors, watching the game go on.
Yeah.
Even the glasses had colors.
Yeah. They start calling these players street clothes.
Might as well. He out there in street clothes
Ben
quite often.
Simmons was out there dressed like he's still playing varsity high school basketball. He had a varsity had the varsity
Yeah.
zone, which is
And
kind of
LeBron
fire.
is locked in and all. I am mad about this. Every time we go to the Hornets game, he ain't never playing. I know people pay courtside money to watch him play, and he don't never play. You know, when they play Charlotte. So I'm like, why would you keep buying courtside seats and he don't never play? And if you watching the show, you know who I'm talking about. But
hey man, somebody said, "Hey, I got the money to blow." I suppose you feel me.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So we finna have a playoffs that does not have a LeBron James or Kevin Durant in it. So
it's been a while.
Still got a Curry.
You do still got a Curry.
Who y'all picks? Because I could have sworn. I'm trying to think about who y'all pick.
Don't you dare try to put words in anybody's mouth. Don't do that.
Run
because
the
ain't nobody
tape.
said nothing about the Nets. Nobody
Run
said
the
nothing about the
tape.
Nets. I don't think I said anything about the Nets. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I said they're gonna be out first round. I'm pretty sure I said that. Now run the fucking tape.
I said this was their win, Nelson. This was their win year. Like they had to win this year.
Yeah, they have to win, but yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, they
Well,
either gonna send
That's
Steve
been my
Nash
standpoint from it. I feel like it was too much pressure on them. I think it's too much pressure on Kyrie. Kyrie looks great during the regular season, but come playoff time, when it's time to lock in and when it's time to game plan, it's tough. It's tough for him to shine. Like
all I'm gonna say is
what you gonna
we'll
say?
see this off season. One of them gonna be gone. I'm sorry, one of them gonna be gone, bro.
You can't win with a Kyrie though. I don't think you can win with a Kyrie.
You can't. Yeah, you can win with a KD, but you can't win with a. No, I don't know.
You can't.
I don't know.
He can't be your second option.
What was the line you said last night? Is KD just a good Robin? Does this answer your question? Is KD just a good?
Yep.
He's just a good Robin. All right. So with that being said,
it's a team full of Robins though. That's the problem.
I mean,
yeah, because all of them was the second to somebody. Blake Griffin was second to somebody. Drummond was second to somebody.
No. Who's Drummond second to?
Drummond was second to
ever.
Damn, he was second to a couple of people
in Detroit.
Yeah, the other center that was there.
Guy.
You know what I'm saying? The other big man that was there. And then you had you had all those guards that was there at one point.
Drummond was never gonna be like Drummond.
I'm drawing a blank now.
Are you trying to say Drummond is a Shaq in these streets?
Nobody.
Drummond is double, but don't get it twisted though.
Yeah,
he's not bad.
He can walk a double though. He better than DeAndre. I take him over DeAndre.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing.
They like in the same park though.
I can't do that because Drummond can actually score and he got a decent inside game. I can't do that. I can't do that to Drummond. Right now,
you don't ever see Drummond in the playoffs, but you saw, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
well,
that's what I'm saying.
DeAndre had different teams. Okay,
yeah. You get what I'm saying? I'll take Drummond offense before I take, you know what I'm saying? But DeAndre got that D. Put them together, that's the white.
Yeah, but Drummond ain't gonna be your second option though. He ain't gonna be your first or second option. So his offense really don't matter.
No, we're not gonna get stuck talking about Drummond. Let's move on.
No, because I don't like the look you just gave me.
You really always talk about the superstars, dog.
Yeah,
but we ain't gotta talk about the superstars. But I don't understand. We went from talking about Robins, and I don't know. We might be talking about Penguin at this point. What are we talking about?
Come on, man. Here's the thing. KD, I can't see him being like everybody. It was just like
saying talking about villains, the Riddler. Never mind.
It was just like everybody saying, "Well, Kyrie a superstar." I never said he was a superstar. I told y'all he wasn't no superstar. I was like, bro, he just ain't got it. I mean, regular season balling, phenomenal. Like, yo.
And this is why I still say I will take Iverson over Kyrie. I'm sorry. This
when
is
it's
still
time to hone in on, like when them defenses hone in on.
Who's arguing with you on that?
It's been people that say, bro, Kyrie a lot better than Iverson. I was like,
you need better friends.
And they ain't necessarily Anyway,
Yeah, but Kyrie needs shooters around him. He needs
yeah,
a lot of
obviously,
shooters to
until
spread the
Kyrie
floor
takes
out.
the T, like Iverson did, I don't want to hear nobody compare Kyrie to Iverson.
we
Better hands,
saw
man.
we saw last night. If you watched last night, we saw
Third quarter,
streaks
I
of
realized, you know
what.
what, this ain't it.
Yeah, you can
This
see
ain't it.
streaks of what you may say he is, but he. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. When you look at him in his highlights, phenomenal.
Yeah,
Cold.
cold,
But in this series,
cold as handles in the NBA
in
all the
this
time.
series though, where were the highlights?
You
It's kind
better.
of like Mike Vick, dog. You know what I'm saying? Look, it looks wonderful, but once that defense kind of hones in on you, and it's playoff ball, and they kind of make you that one dimensional, and you.
Would you say Mike Vick or would you say Lamar Jackson?
Yeah,
I go Lamar Jackson
I'd rather do Lamar. I'm sorry, I'd rather do
over
Lamar.
over
You being
over
serious?
over Vic. I mean,
You being
'cause
serious?
who me?
No, Byron. Byron looking like he don't want
But
to
I
do
think
that.
I think Lamar didn't learn how to pick his spots though. Lamar is better coach.
I think
Vic more
Vic was more
coachable.
versatile though.
Huh?
I think Vic was more versatile.
Yeah, but he never used it.
Well,
He didn't use it till later on.
well, I
He
mean, you
still
got to
learned how to
remember
use it.
he lost some time there, Byron. When he,
But he wasn't he used it later on. Lamar using that joint now. Lamar what 23, 24?
okay.
Yeah,
So what you're
but
saying is better coached early.
yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
So
But
Lamar,
I
you
will
think
say this though. I will say this. It seemed like people didn't figure Lamar out. I mean, he was gangbusters, but now it's been reined in quite a bit.
but Lamar, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Jackson missing the playoffs and stuff. So he can carry that team to playoff. You know what I'm saying? They might get bounced in the first round, but he can get you to at least playoffs.
So what
Kyrie
you
by
call
himself
so what
is
you
not
call it?
getting you to no playoffs.
You damn near just called Lamar Kyrie. You damn near just called him that. He gets you to the playoffs, but that's it.
Kyrie cannot even get you to the playoffs by himself. What are you
But-
talking about?
Well, football's a little bit different, but I'm just saying Lamar damn near a Kyrie player.
No,
Man, look
no,
good.
because Lamar can get you there without no help, without nothing, just talent alone.
That's why I said. That's why I'm like I really can't compare football, but you're pretty much giving that type of.
No, because Kyrie can't do that. He can't get you nowhere. Kyrie gets you nowhere. By himself, Kyrie gets you nowhere. You throw him on a plain Jane team and it's like, hey man, at least make us a playoffs. He can't do that.
Well,
Oh
let
no,
me
I'm
ask
not.
you this: how many teams right now in the NBA are just plain Jane right now, though?
Bro, Detroit,
Sacramento.
Like but if you put him on those teams, he would elevate those teams.
I don't know. Washington might be all right next year. I'm just gonna.
You said the same thing with the Celtics. When the Celtics were green, they were a better team without him.
Well, that's true. First of all, I didn't say the same thing.
I'm just saying. I'm speaking in general.
You got Gordon Hayward was running around there too. Someone.
Oh.
You sipping a lot of tea today, Wes.
Yeah, my man throwing stats. Nobody said anything about Gordon. He just want to talk about Gordon. But it is what it is.
No, you brought up those Celtics.
We talking about Gordon.
You brought up those Celtics, did you not?
Oh, you want to go to jail? You want to go home?
Was he a player on those Celtics?
Yes,
you brought up the team that you brought up.
But I ain't talking about Bill Russell. I ain't talking about Larry Bird.
Why were we talking about him? Was it what did Bill Russell
play on the Celtics?
Was Bill Russell? Was Larry Bird playing with Kyrie when Gordon Hayward was on the team?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Kyrie wasn't even playing with Gordon Hayward, and they was on. What are you saying?
Was he
about 10 games together? But I'm just saying they were a better team without Kyrie. Is all I'm trying to say. Kyrie, like that ball dominant, that shit don't work. That shit in some certain spots, that shit don't work. That shit do not work.
I agree with that. I don't disagree.
That shit don't work. I ain't saying he a bad player. No, I ain't. We ain't doing no trash Kyrie session. I'm just saying his style of play don't work.
We'll wait till season. We'll wait till NFL season. I'll bring this up again. Don't worry about it.
You talking about Lamar can get you to the playoffs playing Jane?
I'm just look. I'm just here.
I don't think so. I'm just gonna say it.
That's why I was waiting for Wes to say so because he don't agree. Like, but he just kind of was like, whatever about it.
Lamar,
You
he's
and
coached better. He know how to use them weapons. He know how to use
I
the tight
can
end.
I can
He know how to
understand
use.
that. But the concept you're giving me is, yo, he looks good in the offseason, but when playoff time comes, damn, yo, where Lamar at?
And I just said Kyrie couldn't even get you to the playoffs by himself. Lamar could. So it's a no comparison.
but the thing, no, Lamar can't get you to the playoffs by itself. But that's not.
Yes, that's what I just said.
I'm
I
saying
said
no.
Kyrie could not get you to the playoffs by himself.
I'm
So you
saying I
can't
don't
compare
think
the
that.
two. He
I don't
compared
think.
them. I never compared Lamar Jackson to Kyrie.
That's why I said it's
But you
hard
was
to
comparing
compare.
Mike Vick to Kyrie.
Yeah, because Mike Vick could not get you to the playoffs by himself. It looked great. It looked great, but he couldn't get you to the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. He brought up Lamar.
He did got to get to the playoffs a couple times before he, you know what I'm saying, with the Falcons.
That's what I'm saying by himself. When he had a bum roster, if the roster ain't built up for him, Walk Dunn ain't out there.
Go back and look at 2004. Go back and look at 2003, as a matter of fact.
All right.
But regardless, I don't
understand how it's okay to do Mike Vick, but it's not okay to do Lamar.
He's a Lamar fan.
Yeah,
he's a Lamar fan.
Because Lamar better.
He's a Lamar fan. We got
Lamar
you.
is better. Even Vic will say Lamar better.
Vic said that. Now. Vic's, yeah, of course. Vic said that because Vic got a better arm. I don't care what nobody says. He got a better arm.
The man said it.
He said it. I think I do recall him saying it.
Okay, so what?
But
what are we talking about?
But if you humble,
KD got a better shot than Jordan. But who the best player?
If you humble, and if you humble and you willing to admit it, because you want to make the young man feel good, then it's fine.
So you saying you know what he was thinking? Okay, I got you. So you inside his brain.
So watch the tape. You watch the tape of the two. Watch the tape of Vic throwing. Watch the tape of old boy throwing.
And like I just said, for the 1000th time, Vic, it looked wonderful. But can you lead that squad?
All I want to know is
it looked wonderful. You talking about watch the tape? Yeah, I watched the tape. I'm gonna see a goddamn
sprout. So who's better?
For 80 yards in the air.
Exactly. So that who's better?
Lamar.
Jesus Christ. All right,
we'll come back to this.
Yeah. I don't know.
We'll come back to this.
We're talking about all around. Lamar better than them all around. You have to give it to him.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Even Vic said it. So what you saying?
Of course, even Vic said it.
The man confirmed that the man.
What are your famous words? Run the tape.
Run the tape. My man said he was 5 times better. Five. 1, not 2, not 3.
Wait,
this has been the Express About Nothing podcast. They can stay on here, but I refuse.
I'm trying to get past this at this point. This is silly.
I didn't even bring up Lamar. Cuz brought up Lamar.
I did.
So why?
I said it's a better comparison.
No, because I said Lamar can get you there. Kyrie can't get you there. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, look.
Hold on.
I want to. All right, go ahead.
Okay, when did Kyrie get somebody to the playoffs? Playing, you know what I'm saying? He in Cleveland, you know what I'm saying, before LeBron got there.
I was about to, he didn't do that. But I just want to
he was on the Celtics. What did they look like?
Okay.
I want to interrupt this. Look, I want to interrupt this program real quick.
I want to give Durante a chance.
They were trying to tell him to be hurt so they can play without him.
I'll be back to you in a second. Durante, what were you about to say? I'm trying to get interrupt
this. Yeah, just want to interrupt this program. BigDogsOnly.com.
Oh, you ain't really okay.
Now, go on to the next one. I just want to do that so you can shut the hell up.
No, when they wrong, listen. Y'all gonna listen. They won't tell you to move along, but we're gonna move along. But run the tape back, man. You see what Big Dog was talking about? Keep going, Big Dog.
Oh shit!
Run the goddamn tape, man. That's all I be saying. We run the tape, we can see what people be saying. You know.
What do the people be saying?
Listen, man. Move it along, man. Move along. They trying to put me with this Lamar Odom. I ain't saying nothing about Lamar.
Lamar Odom?
Yeah, I thought he said that too.
What Lamar Odom got to do with this?
I'm drinking water.
Yeah, you should. Jesus Christ. Yeah. All right, man. We're gonna move along. This is an interesting sports section of this show right here. I don't know where this went. Anyway, man.
Move along. Next
Also in the news, y'all's girl Meg Thee Stallion's back again.
we'll go with this, bro.
She had a nice little Gayle interview. She once again
Gayle,
said, "Oh
bro.
boy, shot her." The best part of the interview was hearing Gayle say "big old freak," the big old freak artist. I was like, Jesus Christ, Gayle. That was the best part of the whole interview. But anyway, she said she basically did say she got shot, even though people still don't believe she got shot. Y'all see the interview?
Mm-mm.
Man, dog. I don't listen to the gossip channel. If it
It's
comes
not a
through,
gossip.
I'm just saying.
Channel.
I was scrolling earlier.
Uh-huh.
I did see when Gayle was talking, talking to her, whatever. And she said that Tory didn't hit her, whatever. That's all I think. She said she ain't mess with dude.
Oh yeah, because that's what's crazy, and that's what's weird about people. That's what people got from the whole interview. That's the only thing that people want to talk about from the whole 12 minutes of interview is what she said. Nah, I didn't have sexual relations with that man. Basically, she did a whole Bill Clinton situation. That's the only thing people want to talk about. They don't talk about the fact that she was talking about. Well, I said I got glass in my foot because I wanted to protect everybody because I didn't want us all to get shot by the police. They don't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about people not wanting to give statements and all this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just want to talk about the the negative and stuff. I mean, it's all negative, but you know what I'm saying? They don't talk about, what she actually was saying in the interview. They talk about that part. It's weird. Weird interview. I don't know. Byron?
I mean, I only watched that little piece or whatever, but I felt like she was lying. But
about Tory hitting?
Yeah, the way she said it, like I'm like, just say no. Like,
but
the way she said it, yeah, it's like.
Like, did we have sex?
Yeah, no. Like, huh?
Well, maybe she is having a whole Bill Clinton situation. Maybe
did we have sexual relations? No, like nah, I ain't buying that.
Maybe he ain't smashed, but maybe she she sucked the man off something good like that,
But that would be sexual relations.
I know, but I'm just saying in the whole Bill Clinton situation, you feel me? That's kind of sort of how that was played. The whole Monica Lewinsky situation. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what she was trying to do. I don't know. Ain't none of my business. But I'm just saying that's the only part of the thing. That's the only part that got clipped, though. That's the only part.
That's what people want to know. People want to know juicy. They don't care about the legal terms. Like whatever's gonna happen, whatever happened.
At that point,
they don't care about that. So he even said he didn't shoot it in his song. Nobody talks about that, but they don't talk about her saying she lied because saying about the glass or whatever. But people don't care. They want the juice, the tea.
Yeah, it's weird.
They want what Wesley drinking. Tea.
They want the tea. Was you messing with Johnny? Was Johnny messing with you? And
that's what they want to know.
Nothing else.
People want the dramatics, man. They don't care about dramatics.
I think the whole situation is dramatic. If he out here acting like Quick from Harlem Nights,
the low life tea. They want the low life tea, bro.
I mean, it's cool.
That's a good one. I like that one. Yeah. I like that one.
Hey man, I'm just throwing it out there. My man, she's according to her, and this sounds like a realistic account. My man shot her out the window. Shot her out the window of the joint. It's not funny, but it's funny just thinking about Tory, hanging out a window shooting a gun. It's just quite comical because how little Tory is.
Tory built like a lawn gnome. You just see a little lawn gnome. Look out the like. I'd be no more good. I'd be like, boy, if you don't get your butt back in the yard.
But in all seriousness though, I hope it all is worked out. Meg can do her joint. She just did Coachella 2 weekends in a row, I think, and I think she did good. I saw the first performance. I didn't see the second, so I don't know how the second one went because I ain't trying to stay up that late to watch all that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He shot out the window.
Huh? Man. Yeah, she said he shot out the window. But hopefully it all gets settled in court. I mean, obviously, she must feel good about it, or her lawyer must feel good about it to let her do an interview. You feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
lawyer like, yeah, you good. Don't even worry about it. Then lock
Or they
up
trying to get
the
but because I think they would have had an order against it if she wasn't allowed to do it. I would hope they
You
trying
would
to get
hope,
the
right?
court of public opinion. You feel me? Get people on the side. But like I said, you see what people doing out here. They're like, oh, she said right there. They ain't pay attention to the girl crying the whole interview. The one the one part where she wasn't in tears. That's what they clipping. It's crazy. Because they also talked about her mama and her daddy and all them being dead and stuff, and how she's closed off and wanted friends and this, that, and the other. That's how she ended up with those friends, and yeah, I'll talk
Man,
about it.
they
It's
just
weird.
did her dirty, didn't they?
Hmm?
Not dirty, but they just put it out there.
Well, she put us in. It was just Gayle asked the question. Gayle, she gonna ask the questions. With the whole Robert situation. She gonna ask the questions and get what she want to know, and what the people want to know. She gonna ask. So you go on the show and get ready to answer those hard hitting questions. You feel me? But
Yeah.
yeah, they
Yeah,
talked about her history and everything.
Gail, that grandma that know you did wrong. She just wants you to say it, so she gonna keep asking the question until you give
So
it.
you saying that Megan did wrong?
I mean, hey, I'm just saying in general. Like she, in her mind, she feel like that, but at the same
She
time,
like
she's like,
Megan. Now you shouldn't have gotten in the car with them boys out
yeah,
here in these streets, out here being fast.
yeah, being
So y'all picking
fast.
sides, pretty much.
I
We're
hate
not
him.
picking
Can we go to the
sides. We
next?
we putting. I'm putting.
Don't
I'm putting
don't
words.
don't throw your
I'm
line
helping
out.
Durante talk about Gayle right now. I ain't picking sides at all.
Yeah, ho.
If anybody sides I'm picking on is I'm just picking on Gayle. I'm just saying. And you shouldn't have been out here in these streets messing with them fools out here. Now
Gail look
look
like
at you. You done got shot in your foot. Now
Gail
what
look
happened?
like Gail look like the one aunt that can't cook, so she just drank.
She keep a good bottle of something with her. You already
Yeah,
know when
she
she
look
pull
like
up.
yeah, she pull up, you know she got the good. She ain't come in the kitchen. Hell no, she too drunk. Let me stop, dog. Let me stop, dog.
Hey man, but I wanted to ask y'all this. Just talking with this situation because obviously it seems like something happened with Tori. Regardless, I mean, can you can you reconstruct yourself from your past? Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's my question for y'all.
When you say
Like
reconstruct, you mean like can you build?
recon,
Yeah, build from your
no,
past.
yeah, like build from your
Yeah,
past, make it better. I'm just saying, recover yourself.
yeah, you can. Some people don't feel like you can, but you can.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody can bounce back. I feel
Yeah,
like you always can bounce back. But I feel like, so you gotta know that you did wrong. Because if you feel like you ain't did no wrong, so you're gonna keep doing it.
yeah,
I think that's what's key to the conversation is just knowing that you did something wrong to know that you need to recover. But it's if you're willing to do it, and not everybody's willing to do it, and I don't think some people think they can do it. You know what I mean? Like people like this is gonna stay with me the rest of my life. I mean, but you got people like let's just say Tory, who's already looking like he's trying to move past it. You know what I mean? But I don't know if he's really trying to rebuild himself though. You know what I mean? I think he's trying to hold it to the chest. It's kind of like when you look at this whole situation with the baby and the footage that just popped up from Rolling Stone, right? Like you can see what it appears to be that he's the aggressor in the situation, and we see that he continues, from what we can see, to be the aggressor in the situation. Like, it doesn't look like he's trying to change. He's not trying to reconstruct himself. He's continuing the same path because nobody's really checking him on it like that. Because he feels like he's almost invincible, if you ask me.
I
You
don't
know what
know.
I'm
My
saying?
only beef with that, so my only beef with that you wasn't at right there at the situation. Some people get triggered by like certain things. Dude couldn't have. He probably didn't. Wasn't walking up to him, but he said something to him. He might have said something he ain't like, and that triggers him.
But
So
let me
and
ask you this: should your answer always be violence though? Like, is that
hurt
not
people,
is that a
bro,
choice?
hurt people.
Hurt people, hurt people.
Yeah, for real. Like, that's just what it is. If you come from that background, you thinking, hey man, that's how we. Why you talking to me like that? You take it to the next level.
Okay, so you take it
Like
to
if
the
I
next
say a
level.
trigger word, like
Okay.
Well, okay. You say a trick. Okay, continue. Sorry.
okay, let's say what I'm saying, we all got trigger words that'll just make us go somewhere else. Especially if it's somebody that person know that's a trigger word. You know what I'm saying? Or if you come from a certain background, what's trigger words to some people. Like the N word could be a trigger word. SMD could be trigger words. Like I done seen shootouts and fights over them allegedly.
Yeah.
But so you gotta know though. You gotta know where you at. And I feel like some people they just don't
But
tolerate none of
but
that. They just go.
I think that's where the question comes in though. Like, can you reconstruct yourself? Can you rehabilitate yourself to where you are not triggered by those words? You know what I mean? Like that's where we need to. I think that's where you need to work on. You got to work on yourself to make sure that you know how to control yourself in situations. You feel me?
But it's pride though. A lot of pride. Some people ain't just gonna let that slide by. Like I don't know. It's just
But see, I think Byron, that's kind of what we're talking about though. Like
but then again,
fixing yourself. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
But I gotta agree with you on one part though. You gotta have those people around you. Like, bro, you gotta. If you the captain of the ship, dog, I can't be riding no ship, dog. Anybody can say something to you and you go off.
Yeah, it might be a problem.
Yeah. So
Might be a
how
big problem.
I got your life in my hands, pretty much. Like if you the man performing, getting X amount of show, you breaking us off. I'm like a manager, protection or whatever. Yo, you can't just be going off on people. That's a lawsuit, and you ain't doing shows. You ain't getting paid. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't getting paid. So it's like I ain't used to you, but this is my livelihood.
So what you saying in this particular case?
But everybody holler out they're a boss. That's the thing. If
First of
you
all,
hollering out, you a boss.
everybody that say they're a boss, that's a problem right there. Some people just ain't bosses. They say they bosses.
You
It's like
gotta be on
everybody,
our level.
That's your problem. That's your problem right there.
like this is like everybody say, oh, I'm a pimp. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in these streets. You feel me? No, you're not.
I
No, you're
mean,
not.
but Wes, like, you the only one. Let me stop playing. I ain't for Wes. Let me
I'm the
stop.
only.
No, I'm messing. No, I mean, I understand what Byron's saying, but like, if you put yourself, like, if it's a trigger word and it's continuing to happen, I mean, like Sloffy said, you put yourself in that situation. At the end of the day, it's your fault too. Like I feel like if you're still continuing to go around that and you're still doing that, then that's just on you. Ain't no. I could pull a horse to the water. You can't. I can't make it drink. But like if I'm sitting here and if I can hang in that situation and not feel any type of like hey, I want to go back to do this again, then I feel like I'm fine. That's just me, for example. You know what I'm saying?
But
If I can go and, if I got friends that, let's just say, for example, do, whatever they do. If that's what they do, that's what they do. But I can still, say what's up to you and keep it moving. I don't have to be in your situation for, you know what I'm saying? But
well, let's take it. Okay, so it ultimately it lies in the hands of the person that has the problem that's actually needing to change.
yeah.
But let's just talk about the people around them that enable them. Like they enable them to not even help them to change. That happens too. You feel me?
All right.
Like
And that goes
and
back.
pulling, from what Slothy was saying, we gotta. And this is not exactly what she meant in a second because she tends to follow very well about what we're talking about. Like if you continue to surround yourself with people that enable you to do these things, and you're never gonna change because you think you're doing right. I think that's what it's kind of responsibility of the whom is surrounding you to also help. You feel me? Or am I wrong about that?
But okay, let's say we all come from the same background though, and we all cut from the same cloth.
That's trouble.
We can't check each other because that's the code we know. Like you ain't supposed to like no man
Well,
supposed to
hold
be.
on. Well, what can't it be one small one in the bunch? You be like, hey, yeah, that's stupid.
That's
Oh,
true.
bro, I'd be like, hey, yo, bro, we got to grow up, bro. This is stupid. Why we out here in these streets still doing the same dumb stuff
That's
we was
true.
doing last year? Ain't getting nowhere, but in more trouble. You feel me?
That's true, but it's tough to find. It's rare that you get men on the same. Think about it. The club scene, the night scene, ain't full of them type. That they there to make money. They there to get high, drunk, whatever. Perform. Get the women and all type of stuff. They not business. They ain't true businessmen. Like you would. This was never come out if he was a true businessman. Like you got to understand. Like he ain't got them types around him. If he was to put
So we
those
talking about
types
the baby.
around him, yeah,
Talking
yeah,
about the baby. Okay.
yeah. If he was to put those people around him, his whole stuff would be different. I think he'll be way bigger than what he is.
Well, when you say that, it makes me think about that whole thing with Danny Lay in the video he put out that was ridiculous, where he was talking, he was trying to get somebody to co-sign with him about some stuff about old girl. Like in the second interview that he posted, like I can't remember it because it was stupid and my memory's trash anyway. But like I remember he was trying to get somebody to co-sign some stuff that he was trying to say in there. It's weird, bro. They definitely, but they didn't though. So it might be some people around him that might be like, "Hey, yo, bro, you stupid. You gotta stop."
I feel like so once you put family business on live, like that sucker right there. Like no matter, I like him. Don't get it twisted. I like him, but I like once you do that, like you stepping into like a whole Gossip Girls type of shit.
Well, he definitely is. It seems like he's into that situation, but he also put his hands on you too. So you talk about him and you say, "Hey, yo, bro, that's kind of soft what you're doing out here." Then he might shoot you.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. So don't shoot me, baby. I'm good. Don't do that. But you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that was that you definitely having some soft tendencies out here in these streets.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, he can wield the gun, so he can say, "I'm the hardest man around." You feel me?
But then he could have been like he doing that because he don't want her to call the police or something. But he called the police on her.
He did.
No,
it was all drama. You got a whole statement here for you, brother. I'm gonna let you read that for a second.
Nah, Byron, that's BS. It's taking us that we're born in the same cloth to change it.
Damn, she can't.
You got to speak up to make a comparison. Racism is wrong. A lot of white people are raised to be racist in some form, but it's taking those of us cut from that cloth to speak up and say shit so the cloth don't matter.
Ain't no independent clauses in there. Ain't no commas. Ain't no goddamn.
I get what you're saying.
The
Look,
message,
listen.
what she's saying. It's the message, man. It's like
I
the message.
Listen, I do get it, but what I was saying though, if he from Street Element, okay, so he from Street Element,
yeah, commas.
And when you from that Street Element, it's some stuff like what I'm saying. You'll get your card took if you ain't doing XYZ. Like what I'm saying. If you ain't defending that XYZ, like you gonna be looking soft out here.
You know what it is, Byron? I think about this, but I really do think this is true, and I think this is just science, so it actually makes sense. I think some of it is the fact that a lot of men in general, us, we mature way later than the age at what he is right now. For whatever reason, some people don't mature to way after 25. Now, some people just mature at 25, but a lot of people they. Depending on what you got going on, part of your brain don't hit. You feel me? Like he don't see that he's acting juvenile in everything that he's doing. First
I guess
of all,
the money just amplifies you too.
That's true. See. First of all, we ain't asked for all that. This whole little 40s, and not all of us. I said some. I just had to say men because it just made sense. But
hold on, Wes, you ain't on our side. You said men.
I'm talking about her. I'm talking about what she just said. I said I had to say men in general, but some of us mature quite well. I think we're doing okay right now in these streets. I think
like
we
it's
think
all about
independently.
Your circle. It goes back to what you said. It's all about your circle. Like if I'm at like 19, 20, like my circle was doing things that I'm doing. Like let's say at 23, 24, 25, my circle talking about we trying to get us a house, or we trying to get us a duplex, or we trying to do this, or we trying to do that. If your circle ain't talking about that, it's gonna look like this far out of reach for you. Like, but if that's what your circle working towards, your circle
Hey,
working towards that.
but I'll say this, Kelvin. Sometimes you got to protect your meal ticket. And Byron was talking about this earlier, yo. Like sometimes you be like, hey yo, meal ticket. You finna be broke in like 2 years if you don't chill. And baby mentioned something about him. What he said, losing like $30 million or something. He said some crazy number that he lost. Bruh, if you lost $30 million doing anything, you might want to think about what choices you're making in life. And if I'm around you and you lost $30 million, hey
Hey,
fam.
I've watched it happen. I've watched it happen. You have a decent amount of money, you just lose it out of nowhere. I've watched
Oh
that
yeah,
shit happen.
Ron, you got first-hand experience. Talk about it without talking about it.
If you sit here and you just allow that to go, and you have no idea where it went, and you keep making excuses for yourself, it's you at the end of the day. That's just your fault, and I'm
Bro,
not gonna feel sorry for you. I'm sorry.
talk
I
about
I,
it.
I
But
just
did you
don't.
try? But did you try to help though?
Yes, I will say that I did try to help,
Yeah, but
and
how was you
then
losing the money though? It all depends to me of how you losing the money. Like say like you created a few businesses or you trying to
I'm
flip
That
it, you
that's
trying to do
that's
that.
the thing
I'm
though.
not
Like
trying to I'm not trying to laugh
in the
about, but every
situation that Durante is talking
hold on,
about,
boys, I
won't
got
no
it.
businesses
I
won't no
got it.
businesses
I got
created.
it. I got it.
Not an
All right, go ahead.
LLC was made.
No
I
LLC.
was,
not
get out my
not
brain.
the
I'm there to say ain't no business name, ain't no thought of nothing. LLC was even
ain't
No
looked up.
insurance policies, none of that.
none of
Nothing
that,
was
bro.
taken into consideration. The man, and I was laughing because it goes back to when COVID hit. Byron said you can spend $1,200 at the gas station.
But nobody was. It was funny at the time, but I was trying to tell them I know
Hey, you can
people like
also
that,
spend it like
bro.
at the
I watch people spend 2,000 a month at the corner store. I
Bro,
promise you.
it's really
And
real
when you
when you
break it down, I
say
was like, bro, you take 2,000 divided by 30.
money don't last, but if you doing something to try to build yourself with it, and
money
you and
can last.
it
Let's just
yeah
be honest.
yeah I was gonna say, if you doing it can last if you're doing it right, but if you're doing something to try to build yourself with it, I respect you. But if you sitting here making excuses for yourself, like, well, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow ain't get promised, bro. So you sitting here trying to push, yeah, all this extra shit. That's your fault at the end of the day. I don't feel sorry for. I tried to help you. Hands washed. We out here. Brush your teeth.
I mean, that's an interesting way to put it. You can try to help people.
Man,
You
it's my
should try to help
line,
people.
bro. I'll bring you. I'll bring you to the well. I can't make you drink,
But
bro.
Wes, it's tough if you taking somebody from a situation. Let's say what I'm saying, I'm working a 9 to 5. I'm making
9 to 5,
$3,000-$4,000 a month.
$3,000-$4,000 a month.
I'm with baby, what I'm saying, I'm making 10,000-15,000 a month. Depends on
10,
I
fifteen
do a few
thousand a
shows.
month.
That's more money he ever done seen. Like what I'm saying, he's like, I'm getting this. Like boom, you about to tell him not to do something?
Well, let me ask you this.
Like,
Let me ask you this, because this is very important. Are you at that point at risk of you not going back home the next night because you got shot? Because you caught a bullet for the baby? Because he out here getting into violent stuff, violent situations that requires guns.
Mm.
At the end of the day, you made 10, 15,000 for 2 months and got shot. Now where you at? You feel
but
me?
then go back what I said. If you got people from that same element that's around you, they don't know no better.
That's true.
That's what I was saying.
But I think there needs to be growth, and there needs to be a way. I mean, I think what I'm saying. That's
They
why I
think
asked the
about them
question. I mean,
bands.
I don't know. That's why I asked the question in the first place. You feel
Me,
me?
I'm thinking about
I'm
my life. I gotta go
Right.
home. I
Yeah.
ain't thinking like that. I'm more like I'm on a different level. Like you 10, 15 bands ain't worth my life.
Yeah. We not. We didn't made it before 40.
Yeah.
We made it before 40. But it's
I
some
mean,
people
now, mind
they
you,
want that money.
it's
It's your
still some
circle
people
though,
that
dog. It's
yeah.
your circle.
I was about to say still some
It's your
people
circle,
that
bro. I don't care. Like people always say this,
they
like
hate me.
so all the time, bro.
Who
People
hate you?
always say this. If I move to this city, if I move out of Virginia, I'll be making it. I'll do this. I'll do that. I hear that all the time. I
Bro,
was
if
like,
you
bro.
can't make it in Virginia, ain't no
I was
way
like,
you
bro.
gonna make it somewhere else.
I was like, bro, you do not understand how spoiled you are. Like, first of all, if you got family, you got people that supporting you, that's a good thing. you might move to the city and realize, yo, I gotta bust my ass, and that will mature you. It wasn't the location, like it had nothing to do about that.
Kelvin's stupid.
It had
He
nothing to do
right, but
about
it's
that.
something with that.
Mhm.
Hey,
But if
Kelvin,
you
here's the
don't
thing
change your
though. He's his
mindset
own
before
shooter,
you
right? But at the end of the day, somebody might shoot back, and hey, that bullet may. We know from experience from stupid people in this area right here. Bullets don't tend to hit their target with people that ain't skilled with the weapon that they're using. They tend to hit the wrong person. You feel me? And that might be the person that was enabling baby 10 hours before. Now he dead bleeding on the ground. Baby,
And
like,
then
hey, yeah, I shot it. I was
and they
defending myself.
made a song album, and then 3 months later, that's it.
You got an RIP song about you. You shot my partner in the back, but I popped him, blah, 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 blah. Y'all know how the baby flow. Anyway, it don't matter. Um, how the baby flow. But it's but Byron, what you were saying is very accurate though, bro. Like if you can't make it in your hometown, unless your hometown is like podunk with no real anything going on, then there's no way you can like leave your city and potentially try to do better if you actually had a situation in which you could thrive on where you at. It's rare. I won't say it can't happen because it can.
It can
Rare.
happen.
You know what I mean? Like unless you got like a niche type talent, like you want to be an actor or actress and you need to be around those people to do that. But you know, if you just out here just trying to make a come up with a hustle, you got a business idea, you can do that wherever you at. You ain't got to leave to do that.
Well, I mean, some businesses won't work. Like I will say that if you got that mindset before you switch locations, that's the game changer. Your mindset is everything. But if you ain't got that mindset, it's over for you. Like I'm saying, I'm not leaving the hood to go live in another hood somewhere else.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's stupid.
Hey yo, if that ain't the realest shit I ever heard.
I'm not doing that. Because if you go to a bigger city, the hood in the bigger city is way worse than you in a smaller city.
Yep. And it costs more
No.
to live in.
And
Let's
it
be
costs more to
honest.
live in.
It costs more to live in. Yeah, you need a whole vest. You need a vest, a tactical helmet, and
Guess
everything.
what?
You ran the
And
baby.
them people do not know you, so you'll call whenever you leave that door unlocked, boy,
You exposed, bro.
you better not have nothing in there.
Yeah, they gonna run. They gonna run your pockets.
I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you about stuff I know.
That fool is stupid.
Hey
For
man,
sure.
your car gonna
Think I'm-
come up short. He right though, man. It's wild. But the question still remains though, man. Can you, from your past, can you? And I think we've answered it. But from your past, can you reposition yourself, reconstruct yourself, and make yourself a better person going forward? And I think what we're
Mine?
saying here is it depends. You know what I mean? That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot. It sounds like what we're saying is a lot of factors involved, right? It
Yeah.
depends on you, and sometimes it depends on the people you're around. Because y'all know that y'all don't like Byron in particular don't like to talk about Kanye, but Kanye is the way Kanye is because of the people around Kanye. Do we agree with that?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Never mind. All right. Guess we don't agree. This has been the Experts About Nothing podcast.
I feel like Kanye just different, bro. He see things the way he see it, and he can't articulate it just yet. I don't think he's old enough and wise enough to articulate it yet. In a way, like he's so far ahead, he can't put it into words.
Okay. All right.
Because okay. For instance, what Dame Dash, right? What I'm saying, he used to do all his yelling and stuff like that. You notice he stopped yelling because the way he came off, but most of the time he was right. But it just how like okay, if you go back and look at the Breakfast Club when he was talking, hey man, so he was telling them that you can't get your kids this, you can't get your kids this. So he was trying to put in their mind like, yo, y'all need to find a way to own this. And now everybody's about ownership. But when he was saying that at first, nobody was listening to him. So, but
Yeah.
everybody said they want to be Jay-Z. No more. I think more people should want to be like Dame Dash. If you really want to say, like, he never wavered.
Well, my question is,
and look at the people who came up under his tutelage.
Okay, what's wrong with one? Well, I see what you're saying. So I won't even say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'll agree with you and just I'll leave it at that
Yeah, leave it at that.
because it's I mean, well, what he's saying is accurate. I mean, in a way. Now the Kanye thing I don't necessarily agree with. Kanye got way too old at this point to
To be
really for
acting
you
like
to
that.
say that he gonna. So when is he gonna learn, Byron?
I just feel he just full of energy. Like, you know, so his mind just flows in a different, you know, direction. You know, so you know them people when you see those people, they just see things different. And once they do come around, and you start to see like, boom, like
I think if people were around Kanye and helped him more, they would get him to a therapist to work some things out.
that part, yeah. But you talking about like his, you know, what I'm saying, things he be saying, like most of the things he's saying are right. Some things he a little left field, man. It don't make sense to me, and I'm one of the type of people who like to break everything down and really listen to the words and not the tone. Tone can, you know, mislead you a lot. I always listen to words and action. Action first though, but words second.
Yeah, and that's what Slothy just said right here. She I'm gonna let her live in her many different profiles. Um, this is what she's saying right here. It literally it kind of follows what you're saying. Your actions will show that you change. You know what I mean? And that's always where you want to be because, like she said, your past will follow you, and that's true. Somebody can bring up the past at any point in time. We see that all the time with Twitter. People go digging at people's Twitters and bringing up what they said in the past, but you know what I mean. It doesn't it doesn't mean that they change. I mean, it doesn't mean that they didn't change, that they've grown from that situation. But it's how you show it. Your actions show that you changed. And then, oh yeah, they were like that on Twitter back in the day, but now they're not. Also, see what happens with Twitter with Elon, because Elon owns Twitter now. Oh, y'all see that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
44 bill.
It's crazy.
that man about to take. He take. Never mind.
I know you on Twitch. I recognize that. It's just a different name. You gotta. Hey, everywhere I go, my name is the same. Like, well, unless it's my real name on Facebook.
Not
But
everybody like you, bro. You know, some people like to switch it up.
hey, man, I put one name in every place. Y'all know
Listen,
what it is when y'all see it.
well,
Y'all know
But
mine gang shit.
well, it better not be your name because it might be said 40 different ways.
Hey, thank you. At least you understand. My name is. Yeah, this has been the extras about number.
Hey man, you gotta be light around these crazy topics. We gotta be light around these crazy topics that we be going through, man. Because it'd be
yeah.
crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? When you really think about it, it's kind of sad. People can't grow up and change. They always want to stay the same. They want to stay in their neighborhood. They want to stay. I'm a thug and this, that, and the other. There's no
Gang shit.
growth. There's no change, and all that means is that because if you bring a kid into this world, you're trying to bring them into the same situation. You should want for your family better than what you had. And when you living in this same situation, it's crazy. When you don't change, you don't learn from your past, you don't grow from it. It's rough, but it is what it is. But hey, this really has been the Express About Another podcast. I appreciate y'all tuning in, with us today. And if you haven't already, please like, share, especially share this last part because I think some people need to hear it. So definitely, if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. But Byron, man, talk to the people. What you want to tell them about?
Hey man, you already know, man. Attack the week, man. I know it's Tuesday, but man, you still got three days to go, man. Just keep attacking, keep on pushing. Make
Hey
sure y'all
man,
shop Big Dogs
yeah.
Only, man. Go copy your bucket or something, man. We out. If you don't know the way, you definitely in the way.
Hey
Devontae.
man, the week is only a concept. You know what I
It's
mean?
only
Your
a
week,
concept for real. I feel like you go hard every day, but just give them that Monday through Friday, mentality. At least go hard those 5 days. Rest 2 or 3.
rest too. Hey, but hey, if you really got to get it, rest one. If you really, really got to get it, rest none. Rest a couple hours and keep on moving if you
Keep it
need to.
moving. Go hard. That man hit you a whole 21 days straight.
Depending on what you need, you get it how you need to.
And take a
Devontae,
week
talk to the
off.
people.
and take a week off. That's pretty much if you run 21 days straight and take a week off, shit, it's just like you working 5 days and take it 2.
In a way, yeah.
All right, all right, Byron. I'm ready for it.
Talk to the people, Durante, man. Tell them how you feeling.
Man, I'm Gucci, man. Hey, look, it's Taco Tuesday. Y'all still got time? No, y'all don't. You ain't got time.
Hey,
taco.
Durante, tell the people where they can find you on Twitch, man. You got some stuff jumping off. Tell them where they can find you.
Oh man, look, if y'all game DBrame11, look your boy up on Twitch. We out here, baby.
All right, better promotion. If y'all want to be entertained, watching gaming and whatnot, check out Durante on DBrame. What was the end of that?
DBrame11.
DBrame11. Check out your boy.
So Mason. All right, where's the promotion? Hey, look.
Hey man, I'm trying to help you out. DBrame11. If you want to watch some entertaining stuff, you know what I mean. You know, laughing while you watch some tactical combat, little Call of Duty, whatever else he playing, little GTA. You know, he out here in these streets. Hey man, check him out. He out here.
And
y'all see you upgrade the cam so he can actually be out here except he's freezing up. I don't know what that's about.
I'm freezing.
But
all right, dog, man. I'm pulling the Byron. Look,
y'all be up a little bit on it.
Y'all be safe though. Continue to attack the week like Byron said. Get those weekly goals out the way. Miles is trying to get this whole setup going. But y'all stay safe. Wear your mask.
Hey man, he not blurry no more. Y'all clap for the man. He took that smudge off the camera. Y'all see the upgrades, so check out the channel.
It took you a week. Byron y'all the most unmotivational. It be your own people, y'all. Like they said,
if that ain't motivating you,
that's motivating.
Hey,
make you do better, make you do it quicker. You feel me?
Your circle. They say watch your circle. I need to change mine up. These niggas getting on my nerves. Y'all brush your teeth out there. I'm out.
Hey man, in closing,
he can't take the heat.
Closing, man, y'all.
Weekend link always gonna break. Remember that.
Neither could Charlotte. They couldn't take the heat anyway. Or they couldn't get to the heat.
That's interesting because you know he talking about it. Don't let us win. He ain't talk about that when they lost. That's not a hand nor there. You know, in closing, huh? In closing, everybody out here in these streets, y'all be safe. You know, the restrictions for the old COVID rate going around is reducing. So, you know, you can get out here in these streets, but be careful out here, you know what I'm saying? I would encourage you to still wear your mask.
Don't put her name like that, dog.
Yeah, it is what it is. She starts with a C, it works out because, you know, algorithms and stuff try to block things if you say that word right now in these streets. So anyway, first of all, cracked Android camera from 3 years ago. She coming for your camera. Anyway, I think you still wear your mask, but you know, if you don't feel like you need to, then just be safe out here. Definitely brush your teeth because if you ain't got your mask on, your breath is coming out now. And some of y'all's breath smell like the back of a pig pen, and that's unfortunate. So brush your teeth. If you haven't already, check out Big Dogs Only. The buckets are jumping. Byron, anything you want to tell the people about any new products about to drop, or you gonna keep it cold on them to the summertime?
Hey man, you gotta keep them cold, right, man? You know, keep them guessing.
All right. Well, we'll wait for the cold summer, man. You gonna drop it on them then? That's cool. That's cool. You can guess until then. Yeah, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. Byron, you want to talk about the brand you was promoting on your Facebook the other day? Or are you good on that?
Oh my god!
Before you close out, man.
Hey man, shop spicyboutique.org, man. Go get you.
That's for the ladies, Spicy Boutique.
Hey man, they got sundresses, maxi dresses, you know, something sexy for the ladies, you know. So make sure y'all go. Some for the baddies.
Some for the baddies, and I think some for the in-betweens too. You know what I'm saying? So drop by Spicy Boutique. You know what I'm saying? Check them out.
Anyway, they all bad to somebody.
Hey, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Anyway, this has been the Experts About Nothing podcast. We out.
Deuces, y'all.